Hi guys, thanks for joining my YouTube channel. This message is for Arionne. Arionne, I understand that you know it's real right now. Allegedly, I believe that you have done it for the last time. You have crossed Martel and his children for the last time. Martel has never been this blatantly disrespectful. Well, I'll take that back. He has been, but we know that he runs back to try to cop a plea, and sell you some bogus, lame story. But I believe he has washed his hands of you at this time. He is going to father his child. He is going to co-parent with Knox. But you revealing the confidential information that he gave you because your son is in the presence of the whole kids, and that he has to make you aware of, if someone is sick with an illness that is contagious, and that he has to put you on contact lists for schools that the kids attend. If one of them is sick, you need to be contacted because your kid is their sibling and around them, a lot. So, it's natural that they do have to inform you of these things. But you going out and putting this stuff in public and letting, everyone know that he called you Melody and that Melody had COVID just to be messy, I'm certain that is what really took it over for Martel. Now, we know he does some dumb things. We know he thinks with his small head. You understand? We know that he is a boy in a man's body. We know all these things about him. But I'm certain that you took him over with this one. And saying that Sugar Mama made Knox sick. And, pretty much trying to, oh my God, what is the word I'm looking for? Trying to insinuate. Yes, that's what you did. You tried to insinuate as if Sugar Mama gave Knox COVID. Because we all hear how sick Knox has been. Prayerfully, he's gotten better and you've gotten him the medical attention that he needed. But, you said he went to the hospital the first time, that it was a common cold. And then you changed it, when his cold persisted and it seemed as if it got worse. And you said you couldn't reveal, what the situation was, that it was more than a cold, that it was very serious. So to me, that was insinuating that it was a major medical condition, something such as COVID or worse. I don't know what could be worse than COVID, but you insinuated that it was something major and that you could not discuss it. So, that's what I wanted to report to you, Arionne. I understand that Martel has thrown you out to the wolves. He has thrown you out to the wolves. We know you all have gotten along very well because Martel doesn't feel like you disrespect him. He has a major thing with it. It's probably from his upbringing and, his separation anxiety and, the things that he lacked in his childhood, or a number of things where, disrespect is a major trigger for him. And, it is ironic that he would disrespect his wife of 12 years in person on national TV in front of the world, but wants the world to protect you. He doesn't disrespect you in his eyes in public because he doesn't feel like saying you was 15% or calling you a peasant, knowing he was going to run back and tell you, oh, I had to do it for ratings. Oh, I did it for, he doesn't feel like that's disrespect. Why? Because he runs back and cops a plea with you. But what he did to Melody, he knows is downright disrespect. Why? Because he feels like Melody disrespected him. He has this in his small brain that Melody disrespected him and she tried to pretty much kill him in the public's eye. He had to pull himself out of the muck and the mire, Martel feels like he had to restart his life because of Melody putting out the infidelity to the world. And Martel had a vengeance against his ex-wife. Like it or lump it, this is his vendetta. Prayerfully, he's over it. Prayerfully, he's worked through this. It seems like, he's trying to move forward and, he realizes the foolish things that he's done. But he had a vendetta. Like he was her enemy, her worst enemy, somebody that never knew her, somebody in the street, to have a vendetta against your ex-wife because you feel like she told you alls, because both of you were involved in the marriage, she told the world your business and you had it under wraps. You had it hidden all these years. You still had your business relations. People still respected you in the street and everything. You know what I'm saying? What was done behind closed doors, you was fine with it. But when she revealed to the world the piece of crap that you was, when she revealed to your business partners, to people who did business with you, to everyone who knew you, the turmoil and the abuse you put her through, that did a number on you physically, mentally, and in your business, in your business aspects. Yes, you had a lot of explaining to do. And so I understand, I understand why you felt like this was the ultimate, you know, because it had to do with your monetary gain. It had to do with you making a living. It had to do with you making money. And we all know how important that is to you. So again, this message is to Arionne. And it is to say that I understand now. I understand this thing firsthand. Why this situation with Martel is the way that it is. Why you're wilding out online, saying all types of things. You understand? Saying that he's broke, saying that, he's for the streets, changing your story, your song that you were singing about him before, and we understand that you all may co-parent well. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that because you don't give Martel, you wasn't married to him for 12 years. You wasn't cheating on him. He wasn't cheating on you for 12 years. So you don't have you don't have the anger that his wife may have had for him. So you will not give him the flack that she gave you. There's no comparison in the two with you being a side chick compared to his wife who had to put up with his nonsense for God knows how long. Of course, she's going to be angry. Of course, she's going to give him her behind to kiss. Of course, she's going to deny him sex. Of course. How typical is this? But for him to utilize that, I mean, he did, and he can. But any fool knows that that's no excuse. Any woman in her right mind knows. Can he use it? Did he use it? Yes. But is that an excuse to do what you did? No, it is not. We don't buy scapegoats over here. You understand? You did what you did because you wanted to. You understand? No. I don't condone or, think it was right that your wife disrespected you in the manner in which you feel like she did, but she had cause and reason to. Two wrongs don't make a right. So there's no way to compare, how Arionne treats you as opposed to how your wife of 12 years treated you at a certain extent when you was mentally abusing her, as far as going out continuously cheating, she continuously taking you back, and you continuously stepping on her, telling her you don't give a hell about her by continuing to cheat with your side chick. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.